me just make sure my stream is working. There we go. Okay. Hiya guys. So to be honest, some of you might have noticed that I keep like disappearing every so often due to like the lag. I've been disappearing very often due to a lot of which I actually think I can't say why, but I've been disappearing every so often, and then it's like it has to be a few weeks until I come back, or even a month or somewhat. And I have some deep reasons behind why directly I do this. But oh wait, I need to change the live stream text. Hold. Also, hi people. Welcome. Anyways, so basically what's been happening, I have a fan that, I'm not too sure if they knew what cyberstalking was, and I think they're pretty young, but it still bothered me a lot, who was following me constantly for like a day or two, about 2 days in my games, and kept harassing me to join things with them, which I told them I probably couldn't, and they still didn't leave the game. But honestly, besides cyberstalking, I also had a lot of other things happening. I was getting bored of Roblox, and sorry, it's so hard to explain it in a decent way without anyone too active in chat, since there's not too much questions I can answer. But basically what's been going on is that I have been looking for new fandoms and games separate out of Roblox, Project Senkai, a lot of the other usual themes I'm known for. Because I'm mostly known for a very well character I use, Mocha, my Dandy's World SC. And I honestly love her a lot, but I quit Dandy's World recently, and then I just left Roblox because of what's been happening. Not only that, Roblox is like been bothering me. I don't like Roblox anymore. It's boring. I've tried to find new games, but I don't know what I want to play. And like I genuinely find it very boring and all. It's so hard to like, cause like I'm also trying to draw and all, but I also probably will quit animation for a while. A commonly asked question I was asked when I told people this is that, what reason do I have to quit almost everything I'm known for? Well, I basically need a break because literally everything I mostly do is all I do, and I don't do anything else. I also need to be more productive and all, because I don't have any in real life friends mainly, or I at least have only one, and I barely am able to talk to her. And honestly, I feel like I need to get off the internet, character AI and everything, because basically character AI, I have a very interesting obsession with it, and I honestly need to stop, because genuinely, besides the fact that I I use it as like a comforting ball. I need to find an actual therapist. I have actually tried therapy, but it did not go too well. Because directly last time I did therapy, I despised my therapist. But talking about despising people and things, I hate to admit this, but I don't like most of my fans. I don't like doing YouTube or anything. I don't know why I started YouTube. I started off something for fun, but then I got obsession over the fact of being famous and all. And then it kind of just ruined who I was. I don't want to be like insanely famous for myself towards others and just seem like a full fucking suck up. Also, a big reason is that I'm struggling with mental health. No, this doesn't include harming myself or anything. I don't see a reason in doing any of that. But I'm talking about like just taking care of myself, like hygiene, you know? Yeah, that's the correct word, hygiene. Back to I dislike a lot of my fans. A lot of my fans are a lot of really young kids, and I don't want my channel to be directed towards young kids, because a lot of young kids that I've met get overly obsessed with the fact of knowing me, and I don't want really obsessive fans, because it honestly bothers me knowing that a lot of people just get obsessed over me, and I also don't like being famous. It would have been cool, but I don't want to. You know what I mean, guys, right? I hope you guys do. But directly, I feel like I'm starting to get tired of the fact knowing that I had a video that blew up with like 100,000 views. And I got excited, but then I noticed that my subscriber count went up by a lot, and something that bothered me about it was that I didn't want to be famous. I wanted to be a small content creator that interacted with the fans and to personally know my fans. Not have a whole fan base at all. I didn't want a fan base. I just wanted people who liked my content, a very small group of people who liked my content, and just me to be personally know them. I didn't want any sort of like attention from a bunch of people. Now that I have hundreds of subscribers, I didn't want that. Which honestly, it's great. It's hard to do that. But the thing that isn't great is that I did not directly want it. I didn't want any attention from people. It just boosted my ego for me to be more like, I'm not directly sure how to say it, but like non-appreciative and be greedy. And alongside that, oh my god, this is hard to say, guys. Alongside that, it's also the fact that, again, I do not like a lot of my fans. And the way my account went is not the way I want my account to go. A lot of my fans are really young, like around the age of 10 and under, which I didn't want that. I wanted my audience to be 12, 13, and over. And I'm seeing a lot of my fans be really young. Because I had a lot of video ideas, but I decided not to make them due to a lot of my motivation got sucked out because of how young my audience was. Because there's so much stuff I want to do, but my audience is so young, and I don't want to make like suggestive content and then my young audience sees it. It's just like ruins the point I mostly made my account for. It's something where my fans know what I do and enjoy what it is. but I can't do what I wanted to do due to my audience and tons of other things. Though, I like to explain that I am quitting Dandy's World. I don't like the fandom. I don't like the game anymore. The game's gotten so boring. Not to put any hate on Quell, but I want to say that Quell, I don't play Dolly's Factory. I played it once, but got bored of it immediately because I got bored of the setting of Dandy's World. Dandy's World has been, like, so boring recently. Because you guys want to know why I find it insanely, like, boring? It's because, like, the fact that there's not much to do anymore besides just grind for characters. We need actual activities to do. Like, the quest is one thing for, like, characters, but I don't want the skins. I don't want to do the quest. There's not too much to do. Dolly's Factory, which from what I've heard, this is what I've heard. I'm not too sure if this is true, but from what I heard is that Dolly's Factory has so much more to do. Like, for example, there's, like, different activities. There's a lot more, like, I'm not too sure how to explain it, but a lot of people said Dolly's Factory had so much more that you can do than just grind and do floors over and over. And it's also the setting that Dolly's Factory has a lot more advanced players than Dandy's World. Dandy's World has a lot of younger kids who, like, need a distractor, and it's annoying because, like, I want to go to a matchmaking run and get far with a team, and then the distractors are bad, and then the team can't survive without a distractor, which is the thing. And I got bored of distracting recently. I don't like distracting anymore. I know I might sound really greedy about what Quell's putting so much work into the game. I can tell that. But there's also, can we acknowledge the fact that it's also gotten so boring? It's like, you've gotten everything. You're too good at the game. I have every single skin. And keep in mind, I haven't been playing for too long. I've been laying back on this Easter update. And I have 10,000 baskets. It might be because I did that floor 100 plus run this Easter update. But it's also the fact that the game's also not built for you to go past floor 100. Or floor at least 30 through 40. And there's not much to do after that. So it gets really boring super easily, especially when you're trying to do long runs. So it gets, like, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's so hard to, like, do so much. And then a lot of other games, just the same thing as, like, I explained to Dandy's World, there's not that much to do once you finish everything. Because a lot of the games I like are, like, grinding games. And, for example, Block Tales. I love Block Tales. I'm so glad Chapter 5 is coming out. But once you finish all the demos / chapters, there's nothing else for you to really do. Literally, it's all just, like, oh, yeah, just the pit and play with others. I feel like it would be way better if you were actually able to, like, fight others, like, other players in the game. Because, like, it would be so much fun. But there's also a lot of the games that don't go out of their way on Roblox to do that. Oh, hi, chat. Hi, Adrian. But there's also, like, the fact that back to what I was saying, my bad. But there's also the fact that there's, like, nothing else to do once you finish everything. In other games, there's obviously more for you to do, but those games I get really bored of easily, and the setting I'm looking for. A lot of the fandoms ruin the games. I honestly, like, a lot of my motivation to play the games got sucked out due to the fandom and a lot of things that have happened inside the game. You guys know why Girl Garden. Okay, here's a really good example. You know, guys, how, like, the Madoka incident with Girl Garden, how, like, Madoka guy ruined the whole game and a lot of people quit due to it. That's kind of like me, but with, the entire fandom. Like, every game has, like, a bad fandom, and I get that, but the bad fandoms always ruin me, and I don't know why. It's hard to explain a lot of this since I don't know how to directly put it, but there's so much that ruined, like, my ego to play these games. or like just to be in Roblox in general, because Roblox, it's mostly a bunch of condo games on Roblox now, and then it has all the drama. All Roblox is just the whole shell-up situation escalating to like its finest, and then Creekcraft talking about a lot of other things. No hate towards Creekcraft. I love Creekcraft, but there's also like a lot of these Roblox influencers, which Creekcraft is again a great example for this. But that it's just escalating like the drama, and then it's influencers that are also getting into a bunch of drama, and then it just kind of ruins the point of Roblox. And I get if Roblox, I've seen Matt Kaufman reply to this. If Roblox didn't do all these updates, they would be banned in about every worldwide countries and everything. So I get that they did that, but if only they did like one thing, the shill up situation was settled, and they didn't ban him and then was really rude about the situation and protected predators for that amount of time, it wouldn't have gotten this bad. And then that's all Roblox is now, just a controversial game that has really good game devs, and then you have to start paying for everything when Roblox is supposed to be free. I don't get the point of everything now. Like, Roblox is such a bad game. It's like Matt Kaufman, like all the David Baszucki and all of them just ruined like the whole entire game. I'm getting bored of the game. And then again, no hit to Quell, but Quell also doesn't have much to do in her game. All it is just grind for the characters, and then once you have everything, all the mastery done and all, which I don't have all the mastery done, but I got bored before I could finish it. There's nothing else to do. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Just do runs and get nothing out of it? Like I said earlier, you're not supposed to go past 430 or 40. And then there's also a lot of other games like Forsaken. Forsaken got really controversial and has a terrible fandom. I hate the ships. I hate a lot of it. The only times I get into Forsaken is outside of the internet. There's no point for me to stay in Forsaken, like, through socials. I used to be a Forsaken animator, but quickly escalated to a dangerous world so quickly after I started hating it. It was a good game at first, but then it just got super boring. I don't know what I did or what happened, but for sure something happened. I obviously, like, this is, like, so hard. Again, I have a really hard time explaining these kind of things, but I don't know how to draw this stupid thing. Hold up. But again, like, games get so controversial so easily, and then it gets boring, and then there's not much to do in the games at that point. And then there's like so much other things that I can explain about Roblox. As a voice chat person, I like socializing and like mic up and neighbors, but then there's the age players and everything. It just ruins it all. It's so easily. Honestly, every game I had liked got so boring. It started getting useless. I don't know what to do. And now I think I should like also explain why I left all these other games such as Project Senkai and Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom, I love Cookie Run Kingdom personally. But again, the fandom started to piss me off and ruin the game. I stopped playing the game, and Project Senkai and Cookie Run Kingdom was taking up everything on like my devices, and I just had to delete them because again, as an editor, and like I download a lot of stuff for editing, and all of that, and I had no room with these games. So I did eventually delete them. I did lose all my progress on Project Senkai and I also did Sonolis, the modded version of Project Senkai, but they were taking up a lot of space, so I decided to delete them. But that's not the main point. It's just like I got bored and wanted to find something new that didn't have a shitty fandom. Let me just tell you that, guys. Which, I did get introduced to Uma Musume. Clean fandom, I love it. I'm also doing a cosplay from there, so yay. I love Uma Musume. But besides that, there's not much to do, and also I'm getting tired of YouTube. Like I said earlier, I didn't want my channel to grow so big so quickly. I got really excited over the fact that I blew up, but then I realized it kind of just ruined my point. I was meant to be like a smaller creator. I wanted to be the smaller creator. And then, oh, thank you, Adrian. And then, like, that video blew up to 100,000 plus views, which I did not want at all. It honestly pissed me off by a lot, but because now that I noticed that, yes, I got a lot of fame and recognition after it, it also ruined my point of what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a small content creator that if you would find, oh, a small content creator, that's cool. Not just like someone that you'd see like, oh, this famous person. I do not want to be famous. And now that I am getting quite more popular due to that video, I started to notice that I also started getting myself into some bad things, such as cyber stalking. If y'all don't know what cyber stalking is, here's a brief summary on what cyber stalking is. It's stalking someone online, such as like their socials. So like someone's constantly stalking. This was the actual what happened, but someone was constantly stalking like my Roblox account and found out when I was online and decided to join me because my joins were on at this time. And I was in a roleplay with my roleplay group. I sadly cannot talk to them anymore because, again, I quit Roblox and me and them only knew each other through Roblox, nothing else. And basically what happened is that this girl kept joining me in the roleplay game that we usually roleplay in. And it got really annoying because, like, she kept, like, trying to harass me to join her in other games. I didn't have her added or anything. And I told her that I might not be able to, but I genuinely did not like her. I had to be honest, I kind of hated her. And I hate a lot of my fans due to this because I know I say this a lot, but a lot of them are really young. And also, a lot of these young fans got really obsessive really quickly. And I did not want an obsessive fan base. I didn't want a young fan base either. Because I did eventually plan on, like, making, like, a lot of content that obviously isn't directly kid-friendly or, like, 13 under friendly. And I directly couldn't because due to my young fan base. And it got hella annoying because, like, I was sitting here with all these kids that were like, can I play with you? I'm like, a lot of my runs, I can't carry you to floor 100. I can't do that. I don't directly have the time for that, which was trying to make my point, but YouTube eventually got tiring, which also bummed me out and burnt me out alongside burning me out with Roblox due to this, and I just kind of quit Roblox at that point. Guys, it's been my 3rd day without Roblox. Congratulate me. Giggles. Anyways. yeah, I've actually been avoiding Roblox. I have it on my device still. I just don't use it. Because I know I'm eventually probably... I don't know if I'm going to come back or not, but I probably will. Just, like, not in some time. I told myself I'll probably come back in, like, a good 4 months or in a couple months. I don't know directly when I do plan. But I promise you guys I probably will come back to YouTube sooner, like in a week, but with no sort of Roblox content, because I don't enjoy Roblox. I'm not going to do Roblox content if I don't even play Roblox. Because, like, there's going to be a lot of these other fandoms that were really cool, but are all Roblox. And again, Roblox became one of the, Roblox became one of the biggest games in the world, and then it got really bad, and the issues escalated so quickly due to this game being really big. And if I do, since the game is so big, it's hard to be noticed, and as someone who's oddly desperate for attention, I probably am an attention seeker at times, but besides that, I'm trying to figure out what to say. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Genuinely, I feel like since the game's becoming so big, again, I have to go back to this part. I'm so sorry, guys. Since the game's gotten so big, it's like truly something else. Like, the game's getting controversial. The moderators of the game are getting into a lot of trouble and getting lawsuits, which again also ruins the game for me. I'm one to mostly focus on the game's like setting, like the game, the way you play the game, and the way the moderators and things handle it. And Roblox, I know this is not the developers of the game, but Roblox itself ruined a lot of games that I play, because it's a competitive game or a teamwork game, similar to Dandy's World. In Danny's World, you mostly directly need to have like a communication system. And that's why Discord runs are highly a thing. Because due to this age verification, VC runs have been way more noticeable. And if not, you have to be in a specific age group, which a lot of people will not be able to join due to it being a specific age group that they are not in. And Roblox putting a lot of people into the wrong age groups, which also bums me out. Because it's also the fact that you won't be able to communicate with these people in some time. Because I'm not too sure if this is how the Roblox Select and the Roblox Kids is not. You're not able to talk to them at all. Like, you're not able to communicate with them. You're not able to even see them. You're not able to play with them at all. Because you're obviously not going to be able to communicate with them. But the thing that really pisses me off is that you're able, like, 13 through 15 is able to communicate with 16 through 17. And due to that, this Roblox Select shit, you won't be able to. So a lot of my friends are 16 through 17, right? And I will not be able to communicate with them until I become, like, 16. Isn't that bullshit? I find it really stupid that I have to wait, like, a couple more years, around 3 to 4 years, for me to actually, like, get into this stupid age group. I think it's more like 2 years is for what my age was selected as. But I mostly think it's like 2 to 3 years until I can actually communicate with my friends. I feel like the whole, like, age, like, the different app things, like Roblox Select and shit, it's absolutely, like, there's no reason to do it. Because what do you mean we're being set in different apps due to our age group? Yes, I get Roblox has to do this due to safety protocol, but there's no reason to put us in different apps. I might be sounding greedy about this, but I feel like everything that they're doing. I know that they have to do this to protect their platform, but they could have done so much more to avoid the situation, actually, like, dealt with the games way beforehand. Or dealt with everything beforehand, which, again, this ruined the game, and I just decided to quit at that point, because, like, there was no point of me just being there, letting this happen, while just sitting here like, oh yeah, I can just play Roblox, and then these updates are just coming in, which is ruining it slowly, bit by bit, with no reasons to do this. Sorry, I'm, like, out of breath while speaking. But besides that, I don't like the art. Hold up. I might play some music in a second, but hold up, guys. So I got carried away. That bothered me a lot. But highly besides that, wait, not besides that. Wait. Okay, besides that, no, this is not Pomni. This is an OC, by the way, guys. Thumbs up. I just, again, I've gotten bored from all these games and running out constantly. I don't see a direct point in this or playing the game anymore if you're gonna have to start paying to play games. I've seen a game that costs $30, and then you're gonna have to pay to publish games on all ages. Like, if you want your game to be like an actual, like, wide game, like, for all ages where they can all play, you're gonna have to get, like, the $5 per month, like, Roblox plus shit, which I find absolute bullshit. What do you mean we're having to pay to do shit? They have to do a background check and all that shit, and you also have to pay for it? I don't know if this is true, guys, but even if it wasn't, a lot of this other stuff is also the reason I quit. But there's the reason I mainly quit Danny's World, because I hate to say this again, but Quill is honestly just giving us, like, a lot of skins and all, and nothing else to do. We got Squirm, which obviously was nice, but can't we get, like, a new, like, official main? One that's hard to work for, one that makes the game harder. Like, Bassie's ability made the game a lot funner, but there's also, like, the downside of her ability is that it lagged you a lot. I need something that's, like, a really good activity that doesn't lag you. And there's, like, nothing else to do but besides just do machines to distract, support, heal, blah, blah, blah. All the basics. I honestly just, like, find it insanely stupid that I know Quill is trying her hardest, but there's, like, not anything to do anymore. If Quill only put a little bit more thought into the game itself, like the activities and all, there would have been so much more to do besides just sitting there like, oh right, I can just do machines and get past floors. And then there goes again, since I get to pretty high floors. There, you get, like, nothing after floor 40, like 30 through 40. All it's for you to do is to get you to 30 through 40 is the floors you're supposed to stop at. And you're not supposed to go any higher. And there's these people trying to break world records, by the way, Quill. And there's nothing that you can actually get. You have to wait a floor with nothing. Like, the cards are not there. I feel like there should be something despite the cards after floor 43, 45. And, oh my god. And then it gets just highly boring. So I got bored of it easily. I got bored of all the other games. So I just decided to quit Roblox at that point, and then it moved on to my burnout on YouTube. I tried to edit a lot of my clips from streams, but then I just got burned out, and I did not want to do it. I'm sorry if I sound like really like trying to make excuses and going back, because since I don't have much to say about the situation, because it's very little, but I'm still continuously drawing, and I don't want to just end the stream mid art piece. So I low-key just like try to keep yapping while making the art. Go silent. Well, besides that, I need game recommendations for those who aren't in the stream that are like similar. Do you guys know the Fake Circus? To those who do know what that is, in like Doki Doki Literature Club, games like that, like in that setting. I need games that are similar to that, please. If y'all have any recommendations, because those are the games I'm right now like shooting for. I do play Tomodachi Life though. I will make content on Tomodachi Life. Giggles. Well, I might go mute. Yeah, I might go mute. Mute. Hold up, guys, help. It won't mute. I'm actually unmute because I'm gonna play some music and I don't want to get copyrighted. Because if I'm muted while playing music and I'm not saying anything between the music, I'm gonna get copyrighted. So might as well. Hold up, guys.